All right, this is But God by Village Church. This is the aux keys roll. There is a video for the piano part elsewhere on this channel, the piano with the dotted eighth delay. This is going to be mostly pads and strings underneath that. So the way this is set up, there is a poly synth that runs the full length of the keyboard, and then on the lower half it's layered with another kind of pad, and on the upper half it's layered with a cello. And we've got the cutoff knob set up to affect the low pass filter frequency on that poly synth, and it comes up all the way to the left. So when you pull this program up, the two things to do are, one, set the tempo to 80 because that'll set a delay time. It's not really critical, but it's worth doing. And then the other one is just set the cutoff knob all the way to the left, and that way if you make any adjustments with it, it won't jump to a new place. It'll be where the program starts. So just so that you can hear what that does, down here in the low range, and up here in the cello range. So it adds an octave above and a brightness. Also note that by the time it gets to 0, it's basically 100%. So your range of expression is from all the way down to 0. So pace yourself if you're using it to grow energy throughout the song, because going above 12 o'clock isn't going to give you much. But you're going to start with it all the way down. Now you have a lot of creative freedom in the way you do this one. There are a couple of cues that are specific, but beyond that it's just use these tools to grow the arrangement, and I'll give you some examples. But the first thing you're going to do when we start the song is you're just going to be holding down that E flat, so I would have your volume all the way down, hit the key and kind of swell it in. And then for the intro and verse 1, you're going to be doing this figure in your right hand. So here's verse 1. Oh, how great the weight of sin. Then when the verse repeats, which it does immediately, your left hand is going to have some motion, your right hand is going to do the same thing. Sorry. Now we're to the chorus. You're going to drop your right hand an octave. Rich in mercy made a way. Okay, so that's pretty specific, and do it somewhat similar to that. Now we're into verse 2, which is the same as verse 1, the second half, except that there's some altered changes we need to watch out for. But I would say, if you want, just to change it, I'd grow the cutoff knob just a little bit before doing this one. So you get a little bit of that upper octave. Now watch your change here. Oh, vast the love of God. I think I played that wrong, but we'll correct it. Anyway, we'll correct it later. Now, the next chorus, you can kind of do full chords. And then for the instrumental, same thing, full chords, but I'd change your inversion or something. And then called out of dark, very beginning of the bridge, I'd thin to one note with the cello and I'd drop your cutoff all the way down. Savior King. For the second half, you can add the roots with your left hand. We were called out. You might grow it a little bit. And then the breakdown chorus, and I would do it like you did the first one. And then you've got a big chorus and you've got a big break before it. And during that, I'd probably kick the cutoff knob up a little bit. And then we're doing a last chorus. Call out of dark, again you can go up higher, more energy. And then at the very end, the tag, and then there's like a third chorus. Savior King, Jesus, Savior King. We're going to want to pull that down, and then we'll probably called out of dark, and now we stand in glory's light. Jesus, Savior King. And this is probably going to be out of tempo and really kind of ad lib. And you guys might decide you don't want anything under there other than just the acoustic guitar. It'll really be up to how you decide to arrange it. But the piano will be out, and I would imagine, if anything, you'll be in and the acoustic guitar will be in, and that'll be about it. So those are the essentials, but just to give you a sense of how it goes together, I've got a MIDI file here of the piano part that I wrote out. It won't be delayed, but I'll play along with it just so that you can hear how this weird thing kind of marries with what the piano will be doing. So you've got this note. Here's verse 1. Oh, how great the weight of sin that my wicked soul. Can't read them from here. Now we'll have motion on the left hand. Dropping my right hand, but God, only by grace watching this. Out of dark, and now we stand in glory's light. Jesus, Savior King, See how I did on the timing. Etc.